Asian. Who's going to grab the biggest medal in their weight category, the under 71 kilogram gold medal final. World Championships, day number 1. United World Wrestling laying on a festival of wrestling for you. Greco-Roman to begin, and the referee begins by a little polite warning for the two of them. A little bit too much head-to-head. That is the man from Kazakhstan in the yellow and red. Stabler in the blue, but who's going home with the gold? The most important, tries to slide round the back there, and he's in for a pin here.
What a beautiful arm drag. He pulled that arm across his chest, reached across, and then when ZHADRAYEV tried to face him, he just yanked him back by the lat and pulled him right to his back. He said, "Come here."
That's exactly what I was shocked by the power as he tries to stand again to go for the big throw to Stabler. He's looking to put on a show, gets one leg out. Can he step round?
And a caution in 2. They say that ZHADRAYEV blocked to the inside of the foot so that he could not allow Stabler to throw.
Well, ZHADRAYEV, he's unstable at the moment. Stabler's all over him like a rash, throwing him around here. Not big points on the board, but all points to gold at the moment.
Absolutely. Well, they gave the caution in 2, but it doesn't look like they gave the original 2.
Yeah, I think the match chairman perhaps overruling. Didn't look like one continuous movement, perhaps. The caution certainly, but not the 2 for the takedown.
It's interesting, in his database, in full database through the United World Wrestling, Frank Stabler, his profession is a sport soldier.
Wow. It's like the toughest combination you could think of. What do you do? I am a sport soldier. He's trying to break him at the moment.
I must break you.
Exactly, I beat you to it there. But beating him to the 2 points at the moment. Not an insurmountable lead for Kazakhstan's finest, ZHADRAYEV. Stabler's used quite a lot of energy. Almost got in trouble there.
And a beautiful high dive. They call that a high dive. They can't do a double leg in Greco, but they can do the same inside step penetration. He reaches around the waist. Stabler tried to defend it, but they went out of bounds. Now, right there, they have changed the score, so it is 4-1 now. They called that a step out against Stabler.
Stabler still in a strong position. ZHADRAYEV try as he might here. Is he going to take another warning? He is indeed the first one of 2. Can Stabler make this the first one of 2 world titles?
The transition on that wrist, interestingly enough, and I'm talking myself through it, but he doesn't over grip on the wrist to pull the drag. A lot of people, it's almost like they would be shaking hands. He turns his thumb down and drags past, and then just attacks his back with like a forearm. And the momentum that he puts on the back is
well, we saw it.
Looks painful.
Yeah, we saw early in the opening sequence of this round, which is about to come to a close, last 10 seconds. He just grabbed the head of ZHADRAYEV and just mauled him around the mat, showing that brute strength as we reach the last seconds of the opening period. A good one for the German. And if you're ZHADRAYEV, I'm not going to give you the question of what do you do next, but finding that momentum to try and throw Stabler off course, it's a tough ask.
It is a huge task, because one of the great things about Frank Stabler is he never takes his foot off the gas. I mean, his pace is 6 minutes of pure energy. Now right there, could have been a leg foul on Stabler. He really did an inside hook and what we call throwing the boots in.
But not quite throwing the towel in yet, the Kazakhstan wrestler. He's still got a chance. And as you rightly said, Brian, well, if the referee doesn't see it, it's not a foul. And we're back underway here. The second and closing period here. Kazakhstan against Germany. Under 71 kilogram gold medal bout.
My favorite thing about this sport is just the differential in points. 1 point for a step out, 5 points for a high amplitude throw. So at any given time, you get the right lock and someone can go for, I call it earning their wings.
As they fly through the air with the greatest of ease. A little slap to the face there from STAEBLER as well. Sacrifices a big position.
Oh, STAEBLER again. Little side arm drag, gets his hips to the corner and attacks ZHADRAYEV right to the mat. And now they're saying the official wants a caution in two. Looks like ZHADRAYEV blocked his foot to the inside and not allowing STAEBLER to get his body into a position to gut wrench.
Yep, and I think you're 100% right again. As STAEBLER wipes the sweat from his hands and extends that lead. 8-1 now. Gets a good grip on the gut wrench.
That's ZHADRAYEV's second caution. He was wiping his hands off because when you go to parterre, if you can get a good lock and a good step, which he has a great step right here. Let's see if he can finish off. No hook to the inside. Did he touch the legs? Didn't see a touch in the legs. That was amazing defense, amazing.
I was just going to say, he was stuck in mid-air. He had to grapple his legs and arms behind himself. So he's not giving up on the gold yet, ZHADRAYEV. But it's a massive mountain to climb here, and STAEBLER is standing at the precipice, looking down. Will he be looking down from the top of the podium at the end here? A minute and a half or so to decide the gold. And he's not slow, but putting his hand in under the neck.
He's a sports soldier. He's fearless.
He is the universal soldier.
High and tight haircut and arm drags for days.
Well, the high octane style of STAEBLER, trying to keep that pressure on. ZHADRAYEV under pressure. And you can probably hear in the background, a great supporters contingent here has the German, and they've got lots to cheer about as we reach into the last minute of this gold medal contest.
I wouldn't want to try and steal a wrist watch off of STAEBLER's wrist, because all of a sudden he'd drag you and you'd end up on your face. His arm drags are amazing.
It would drag you, put you on your face, and then arrest you.
Right, because he's a sports soldier.
Exactly. Well, he's soldiering his way to victory here. He's on the march as we go into the last 30 seconds, and that's only give a little crumb of comfort there to ZHADRAYEV, who has been in this contest. But this one is all over, bar the shouting. Frank STAEBLER came into this one as the form favourite. As you mentioned, Brian, that World Championship success before. He'll give one up here. But immaterial. Last 10 seconds in this one.
And getting 1 point at a time just isn't going to do it for ZHADRAYEV. He needs some big points. And STAEBLER just has perfect position. He's not going to allow that to happen.
Well, he kills the clock and the ambitions of the man from Kazakhstan. ZHADRAYEV will have to take silver. But what a victory there for STAEBLER. Fighter and coach. Elation for Germany, dejection for Kazakhstan. And a